real quick, wanted to show you months supply of inventory and what this means for you as a buyer or seller or someone just interested in the real estate market. So we have some reports on May, and I'm using InfoSparks here, and it has some real easy manipulatable, not manipulatable in a bad way. And is that even a word? But I can put in various parts of the market and show you a little bit about what's going on. But right here, you'll see this is months supply and inventory. And just a real quick recap on that. When we look at months supply, we can gather from that whether we are in a seller's market, a balanced market, or a buyer's market. Lower than 6 generally is sellers. Higher than 6 months is buyers, and around 6 is more of a neutral market. So as you've known, for years we have been in a seller's market, a lot more of an intense seller's market in the early 2020s, 2020, 21, and 22, and then we've been cooling off slowly the last couple of years, and we've really seen a change over the last couple of months. And I want to show this to you. This is the Western Upstate MLS. All property types, all price ranges, all years, all construction types. And you'll see here's the graph. This goes all the way back here to 2022. And we've had this steady increase. In 2022, we're down to 1 month supply of inventory. That was when it was, at the beginning of that year, it was going so fast. But now we are looking at a slight increase little by little. And over 2024, it hovered between 2. It peaked at 3.6 in September, then dropped over the December. But look at this steady increase that we've had over the course of this year. And I want to show you, dive into that a little bit more. New listings has gone up to 908 in April. It did drop actually a little bit in May. Homes for sale, so that's new listings plus ones that are on the market at the time. This is 1,472 in January, and it's all the way up now to 2,151. So the inventory has gone up. And then let's look at pending sales. And I've been sharing this information with you all year long, but just wanted you to see that in May the trend continued. March 2025 was 553 down to 514, and then pending sales went down to 334 in the month of May. So we're not going to get into all of why this is right now, but I do want to talk to you about what this means for buyers and sellers. Again, we're trending up. Now, again, 4.7, we are still technically in a seller's market, but it's just not as strong of a seller's market. Again, I've been talking with my buyers and sellers about this. Buyers have been able to negotiate prices down, get concessions, whereas several years ago we weren't doing that. But it has been more of the situation where buyers are asking for offering a lower price, and a lot of times they're able to get that. Not always, but a lot of times they're able to negotiate the price when they put in an offer. Now, what I want to do too is just dive in a little bit more to the different price ranges. I want you to see here, this is 4.7 for the whole MLS. Let's narrow it down to just single family. Again, 4.6 months. So under 200,000 still has a lower rate. We're at 2.8 months there. So more of a seller's market. Under 200,000, 200,000 to 284, 3.3, 284. So above 285-ish or so is when we start to get a little bit higher. We have 4.1 there, and then over 400,000, we're at 6.5. So it's really cooling off in those higher price ranges. And again, I encourage everybody, if you are selling your house or buying a house, first of all, if you're selling, it's really, really important, since houses are tending to sit longer and we have more on the market, to be intentional about how you prepare your house, and also strategic in how you price your house. It is becoming more difficult to price high and then come down. what happens a lot of times is we end up chasing the market. So we start higher, we lose that initial interest, and then we end up chasing the price down to try to get the house sold. So it's better to price more appropriately right from the starting point, and then we can get the whole house sold more quickly without having to chase the market. I hope that's a help to you, and it's been great talking to you today, and we will see you soon.